Welcome back, everybody. I am so excited to be introducing you to another amazing student from Dubai English Speaking College to our DESC Careers Digital Spotlight platform. Today we bring Shiv Bhagnari, who is not only an aspiring sixth form student, he is also the founder of esports schools. Welcome, Shiv. It is so exciting to have you here today.
Happy to be here. Thank you for having me on, by the way.
It's so exciting, not just because you're one of our students, but also because I've seen your journey and I've seen you progress through the years. I remember meeting you in year 8. I believe it was year 8 when we first met.
Yeah.
And you were always one of those students that was really inquisitive and thinking about the future and what you want to be doing. And then when you came back to me, I think it was at the end of last year, telling me about the work that you're doing with a fellow student of the college, and you were talking to me about esports schools. I remember thinking, wow, who knew that this young student would take his passion for gaming and make something of it at such a young age. So let's start right at the beginning. We know that you're a student, but tell us about the subjects that you're interested in, that you're taking, and how it linked you up with esports schools.
So at the moment, I'm taking psychology, media, business, and computer science. And for A levels, it's business, politics, and photography. Main kind of thing that's helped me is obviously business, computer science, and media, because computer science is like to get an understanding of programming and stuff like that, and how to set up streams, and if I have to use a certain command and whatnot. Media is good to understand advertising, how people like advertise, how their media presence is, and business is just all around good. It's how to set up your cash flow, what you're supposed to do with finances wise. It's favorite subject, honestly. So that's the main thing that I do. Um,
Fantastic. So take us down the journey of when did you wake up and say, I don't just want to study, I want to do something else.
we did desk esports for a long time, hoping that we would um, you know like influence other schools to be like, hey, you should do this. But the more and more, like, because we never had inter-school tournaments, we were like, I just thought to myself, I should just do it myself. So I did. I set up esports school. It's been running for a while now, but desk esports still exists. But it's just, it's a different, kind of thing. But I just thought, I might as well just do it because no one's doing it at the moment. So, you know,
And how many times did you think, I don't know if I'm the right person to do it? Or did you always know, no, I'm the right person for this?
I mean, there's always been doubts whenever there's failure, whenever there's like an event that brings you down. Like, I'll give you an example. Like, we were supposed to go to Insomnia Dubai to hold a stand, but it just never went through. And I worked so hard, the staff worked so hard, and I just thought to myself, do I just give up? Is this the highest I will ever go? And then we recovered from that emotionally, physically, mentally, and then we just kind of went forward. And a couple months later, we get these amazing opportunities, of having a venue and whatnot. So there's always going to be doubts, like, oh, am I the right person for this? But you know, you go on, and then you eventually just find that you are, and everything's going to be all right, that aspect.
Amazing. Now we know that you're studying and we know that you're planning on, those next academic steps, but let's put school to the side for a minute
Yeah.
and let's look at what it's really like to be a founder of a project like this. What are some of the job roles that you have to do to be a founder?
Well, as a founder, you kind of are in charge of everything, right? Unless you have like delegation, you have like, for me personally, I like to have a hand in pretty much a lot of my things, so that I want it like done right, you know? So that means managing your staff, managing, your social medias, and pretty much managing it's very hectic at first. But as you get people to delegations, for example, I hired my friend Noemi, not only because she's my friend, but she has a experience in media as a social media manager. I've put people to organize tournaments. Put people to do casting, like as in like to commentate over games, so I don't have to solo cast and run out of breath. It slowly becomes easier, but it's very hectic all the time because people are coming to you like, I have a problem for this kind of thing. So you have to, you know, be prepared for that kind of like motion of constantly checking your emails, constantly checking your Twitter, constantly checking your Instagram, all the social medias and all the avenues at once, like all the day, because you never know if something might come up. You have to be like prepared for that, but it does get easier once it goes on.
Amazing. So,
Mm.
as the founder, what have you learned along the journey?
Don't overwork yourself. It's a big one. Um, if if it's damaging yourself physically or emotionally, just stop, take a break, and walk away for a little bit. I learned that the hard way because when I was at Insomnia, I was at the gaming festival. I was working more than I was actually enjoying myself because I was like, I'm gonna suppress my emotions and work. I'm just gonna not feel anything. That is extremely negative. That's gonna be because you're gonna feel really bad about yourself, and it's not good. Don't overwork yourself, but also don't be lazy. Don't be like, it's fine. Things will work out for me. You have to have that median to work and then relax and stuff.
Sounds so great. You know, Shiv, I've interviewed hundreds of people in my time as careers coach. I have to say, I feel like I'm speaking to a professional who's been at it for at least a decade. You're amazing. I'm not just saying that. Shiv, bringing it all together, because I know that you're busy and I want to bring it all together. I have so many questions, but it's going to have to come to the end today. Give us a summary. What is esports schools, and anyone out there that wants to be part of your team, how do they get involved?
So esports schools were just a term organizer between schools. We approach schools like DESC and JC and whatnot, and we get their esport teams together and we get them into a common venue. We live stream the event, and we pretty much just have competitions. It's like there's an organization for football, there's an organization for rugby and whatnot, and it's just an intermediary. And we pretty much have things like we decide the maps, we schedule tournaments, we stream it, we accommodate with facilities and whatnot, and that's pretty much what we do. And if you guys want to get involved, you can contact me on the Discord, which should be on our Instagram at esports schools, or just contact us through any social media. We'll give you the link, or you can just contact me on my email. Or if you wanted to just like register your school as a team, again, just contact me and I will get in touch with someone at your school and I'll call them and be like, hey, X student asked if they wanted to be in an esports team, and et cetera, et cetera. So pretty
Fantastic.
much,
So
yeah,
fantastic. Please tell me you are taking business as an A level.
I am taking business as well. That
I
was my
bet
first choice.
there's a business teacher out there thinking, I cannot wait to have this boy in my classroom. You are simply amazing, Shiv. I'm so excited to have and to have interviewed you today. And I know that you've already done Spotlight for us in the library, but it's so great to have you back here on this digital platform. Shiv, I look forward to not only seeing your journey as a student at DESC in the sixth form, but also to watch your career journey unfold and evolve. Have a great afternoon. Thank you so
You
much for
too.
joining us.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anybody tuning in right now, you can see it is clearly evident you are never too young to start building on that career. It's so exciting to have role models from Dubai English Speaking College as young as Shiv, and even younger. We have chefs, we have writers, we have photographers. They're in our school. Let's reach out and find them. If you know a student of DESC who is doing a side hustle, reach out. We want to meet them. We want to bring them to our spotlight. Have a great afternoon. This was DESC Careers from Dubai English Speaking College.